So you're thinking of moving to Avon, Ohio? Well, stay tuned and we'll tell you all about it. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy team in the Keller Williams Greater Cleveland market. Thanks for joining us today. Today, we're talking all about Avon. We've had so many people want to know, what are the pros and cons of Avon, right? We're going to talk about the 7 pros and 2 cons, and make sure to stay all the way to the end for my Joy's Hidden Gem, or you're gonna miss out on one of my favorites. So let's just dive right in and talk a little bit about Avon and the price points. So the price points of Avon are between $200,000 all the way up to $1.3 million right now. So you can get a condo in the 2s, but the average price is roughly in the 400s if you want a traditional colonial home. So a lot of the houses are either ranches, colonials. There's some different condos as well, but that just tells you a little bit about it. It's about $180-ish per square foot to give you about a range on that. Now, let's talk about my 7 pros, and then we'll do the cons, of course, because I know you all like to see it. Text me and my team what pros you love about Avon, as well as some of those cons. I know you have them. All right, let's start with the first one. The first one is the restaurant scene. So there are a ton of restaurants. If you just Google restaurants in Avon, there are a bunch. So if you like to eat, you'll be fine moving to Avon, right? So they have Hex, which is pictured there, as well as we have the Melt, and I love the Melt, by the way. And another one is called the Strip. Now, one of my team members just went there, and if you love steak, she said that was the best steak she's ever had. So we'll put a little picture in on that one for her too. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 is the entertainment in Avon. There is so much to do in the Avon area. So let's talk about one of them that I know a lot of you may have gone to, maybe not, but it's the Crusher Stadium. So if you like baseball, yes, there is a baseball team called the Crushers, and there's a thing called the Crusher Stadium. So if you want to have events there, different things like that, or just check out more baseball because you're a baseball buff and you can't get enough with the Guardians, well, you gotta go check it out, right? It is a fun place to be, as well as you can rent the facility as well if you love baseball even more. Another thing in Avon for entertainment is the Avon Aquatics facility. There is so much to do there, and if you have kids, there is a great storybook playground or walkway that you can go on, and a hike. It is so great, as well as if your kids love the water, that aquatic park there is phenomenal. The slides, can you just picture what your summer is going to be like? So you definitely need to check that out, and if you live there, it is right down the road from you. There's also a thing called Play Cleveland. So those of you who like parkour or you like climbing, they have climbing walls, they have all of those different things that you can go to. So that is another option, and birthday parties that you can have there, so you can rent the facility for that. So those of you who like entertainment, Avon is definitely a good place to live. Number 3, location, 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 right? Well, the location here, you're right near Route 2. So Route 2 goes all the way to downtown Cleveland. Plus, you know, if you need to get to work, there you go, Route 2 to get to work if you work in downtown. Or if you love to boat, the location, just look at how close you are to the lake as well. You might want to check that out too. So the location for Avon is great. Number 4, the Miller's Nature Preserve. If you like to be outdoors, all right, so you have the lake right there, but those of you who love parks, there's a 145-acre park there. So if you love hiking, there are some great hiking trails too. And they also have a 5,000 square foot conservatory there. that you can go to. And if you rent, there's an event place that you can rent out. You can go in there with people from your event. So like a wedding or things like that, that is included in there. So it's a great event center so that you can check out the conservatory and you can go hiking as well. So there are a lot of things at the Miller's Nature Preserve. Number 5, the great thing about schools, niche.com has this rated in the top 30 in the state of Ohio. So make sure to check that out as well on niche.com. And they have a performing arts center that they are going to be finishing off soon. And while you're watching this video, depending on when you watch it, it might already be done. So you definitely, my kids always were in the performing arts, so it might be something that you might want to move to Avon to be a part of that. Number 6. Maria's Field of Hope. Everyone knows about this, or if you have not, make sure to check out their website. This is a place that has sunflowers, so a lot of photographers come here to photograph for senior pictures or weddings, but remember, it's only ready in September, October area to take photos because sunflowers aren't ready until then for those of you who are not nature people. Maria had died of cancer, and so their family put together the Field of Hope. So it's a wonderful story. Check out the website for more details, and you can go take photos and enjoy, and actually you can donate too to help those with cancer in the future for children. Number 7. Now I know there's a lot of you who don't like to shop, but I know a lot of you do. Well, the shopping in Avon is great. They have Avon Commons, they have Myers, they also have Costco, for those of you Costco lovers. Now, I'm in Strongsville and there's a Costco there. There is also Panera, there's Marshall's, there's Home Goods, all of that in the Avon Commons area. Okay, so there you go. We talked about the 7 pros. Let's talk about the 2 cons. I know we have them. So number 1, with all of that going on, can you imagine? Number one, can you guess it? I know you got it. Traffic and getting from point A to point B within the Avon area, it is not that great. So you have to be careful of when you travel in Avon. You have to plan accordingly. So make sure to look at, you don't want to do it at the beginning of the day during the school time, as well as right at the end after work traffic and all of that. And on the weekends, it can get pretty crazy to get from point A to point B. I don't know, some of you who hate traffic, that might be a biggie for you. And let's talk about the second one. Some of you might not consider this a con, but renting. If you need to rent and you want to be in Avon, good luck finding a rental property. There are not many options for you. So that's why I consider that a con, because I know a lot of people want to move to Avon, but they want to check it out first and they want to rent. Well, there's not many options for you there. Now, you stay tuned all the way to my hidden gem. My hidden gem is the duct tape factory. So duct tape, you can see it on Route 2. They have a big old sign. Did you know that Avon is the duct tape capital of the world? The reason why I love this place so much is back in the day, they did have a factory tour, and I homeschooled and taught duct tape art. They would even donate a bunch of duct tape to us so that we could use, and so I will show you all these pictures that we did of our kids with different things and options. So duct tape is a great place. Plus, you can duct tape with your car. I just had an accident and I'm like, we can always duct tape the car together just to keep it going because it's a piece of work for one of my kids. Or you can do a bunch of duct tape art, or they have a duct tape festival every year in Avon as well. And they have this thing where they have prom dresses. So the kids in high school, they have a competition to duct tape prom dresses, making prom dresses out of duct tape. It's so much fun, so you gotta check out their website below. Well, you stayed all the way through. Thank you so much. Make sure to check out my other videos that I have of different areas, as well as text us and our team with any other information or things I missed. I know I did. So go ahead and comment below, as well as we'll see you next time.